JoJoLands Chapter 27 released a couple days ago, and we're gonna go over it.
And we get to see the stand revealed. The big balloon comes out. It's like he's got Paco's neck, so it's gonna like inflate like a balloon and like decapitate him. And Usagi's just out there with his gun, trying to like shoot him. And Meryl May's like, "Hey, Usagi, hold off! Don't shoot him just yet."
And Usagi gets kicked by Ningbo, kind of slams back into May. Ningbo's, real confident. He's got Paco by the throat. He really thinks he's about to win.
Especially with that cave-in skull. But Paco's like, "Hey, dude, you're kind of boring. Why don't you just like call your stand by its name? Like you gotta yell it out, like every other manga character when they attack to just call out their attack." So he's just like, call out your stand by its name, dude. Just do that.
And of course, villain doesn't realize he's in, a manga. Doesn't say his stand's name. Paco says his stand's name, and then the hustle somehow uses his muscles. He takes, I guess, the like exploding stuff from his neck to his hand, and then he just shoves his hand in the guy's mouth.
Yep. And he's literally saying aura, so it's like, okay, there's no way Paco is a bad guy. Has there ever been a bad guy who says aura? No, never. That's a good guy. This guy, like, I know Rohan said, oh, he's evil. No, I don't trust it. He literally says aura. That tipped me off that he's a good person. Basically, he puts his hand in his mouth and it starts exploding.
And the guy's face just kind of just explodes. It looks like his whole head just pops off, but then, you read a little more and his jaw is just like barely hanging on to the rest of his head. And somehow he's still alive.
It's gonna be fun to animate when it comes time. But then he's like, Usagi, I want your gun. Give me that. And it's like, why is he trying to do that when he has a stand? So he jumps on like Usagi. He's getting on it, and then Usagi's like, okay, I could just use my stand since you just want my gun. And it misfires, and it ends up, I think he dies. Ends up shooting himself, misfiring. So he's now retired. He's literally dead. So it's that kind of part where they just kind of kill the enemy stand users.
Forgot to mention, Paco, I think 2 or 3 of his fingers also did end up coming off in the explosion as well. But yeah, it was worth it because enemy stand user's dead now.
Just say you want some, by the way, they have no healers, but just say, oh, I want some ice and all that, and it'll be good. This part's tough. Like, they literally have no healers. Maybe Charming Man, but... And then, Chabang's out there with Lulu, saying, like, tell me everything you know. I'm gonna use my weak stand, my nematodes to cough up the information. And then it cuts over to Jodio and Dragona and Charming Man dealing with Howler the billionaire, and Howler's kind of getting angry that he's not getting his big beautiful bill signed. And I think some department of the US government comes aboard and they're like, hey, we're gonna see what's going on. But Jabang texts Key West and she's basically saying, you're a baddie, you're a 10. Let's just betray Howler and get that money, and I'll cook you up some good food.
Yeah, she basically realizes, Howler's stubborn, but one of the people in the gang has the lava rock, and that's basically going to make everything go bad for Howler because it's going to draw his, $50 billion worth of assets to them eventually. So she kind of just decides, you know what? Nah, I'm going to do my own thing, Howler.
And so she assumes Key West assumes that's Jodio. And she starts using her weak stand, because, all stands in Part 9 are weak besides Heaven's Door and Jodio, to, like, attack him. We'll see. But it's attacking him, kind of just, like, pushing stuff into him. And it kind of just looks like a bunch of hands.
Yeah, it kind of just, she pushes all the suitcases of money against Jodio, and then a bunch of, like, hands, like, come out of the cases, and there's, like, some faces, too. And they just grab onto Jodio. You get surprised, and that's where the chapter ends.
Good job. It progressed the story. We'll get to go back to like a more Jodio focus section for next month. So I'm excited about that.
I don't know how much longer. Like, I didn't think we'd spend this long on the boat with the gang and Howler, but it looks like some real action's finally about to start happening on the boat.
Yeah, so I think like a year ago, wasn't Howler revealed for a year? So he's been known for like a year, the main villain. I'm excited about that.
The stuff with Paco and Usagi and May, it looks like it's all taken care of because, Chibang Stan looks like it has literally zero combat ability. All she's got is just keeping
A
Lulu
gun.
hostage with her gun, but yeah, I don't know how she's gonna hold out.
But hey, that was a chapter. We enjoyed it. We were looking forward to the next chapter. If you like the video, give it a like. If you also like our content, give us a subscribe. Thank you for watching the video.
And watch our other videos too.